Let me make my point right at the beginning in hopes more people hear it. Let people love things. I may be cringe, but being mean about it is way worse. Tribalism is stupid. There is no prize for being mean to people who are doing nothing wrong while enjoying something you might not understand. In case I haven't made it clear, Nier Automata is my favorite game. I can honestly say playing it in college massively altered my life. It remains the game to make me cry the most, and some moments still do to this day. I consider Nier Automata one of the best examples of what makes video games amazing. As a piece of modern media, content, and art, Nier Automata is my personal vote for the greatest of the greats. However, I acknowledge it is not free from reasonable complaints, critiques, and criticisms. Across my nerdy resume, I have thoroughly enjoyed Dragon Quest XI, the Mass Effect trilogy, Ghost of Tsushima, Sea of Stars, but also Hunipop. I was raised on Aaron Sorkin and Jon Stewart, but also enjoyed Keijo. I am a day one and still active Genshin Impact and Zenless Zone Zero player. Most shameful of all, I have been playing League of Legends for over 12 years. Anyone could have any number of valid complaints with any game, show, movie, or piece of content. People might even call some things or interest cringe and or lame. I have certainly received my fair share of hate over the years, and that's as a typically unknown person. What's my point? I have consumed a wide variety of media over the years, and none of it is 100% perfect, nor is anything 100% worthless. All art is imperfect, all taste is subjective. The customer is always right when it comes to matters of taste, and our modern media landscape offers no shortage of customers with wildly varying tastes. Some gamers are angry when there are men in a game at all, and others are angry when there is a woman in a game at all. Some groups might want the most competitive experience possible, while others refuse multiplayer outright. Taste and preferences are personal. They run deep and wide to create and cover every niche. It's impossible to please everyone's personal tastes and expectations. Some people have valid gripes with art I love, and the important part is that the other viewpoint doesn't affect my love anymore. Odds are you have a favorite piece of art, with art being a very broad term for the sake of this video. Maybe you watched a show when you were a kid, a movie inspired a future career, a game left a lasting impression, a special sports game you watched with family, or a sentimental t-shirt. Any kind of created material that made you feel, think, and remember years later. Think about what that piece of art is to you. Think about how you cherish it and what it means and what it has done for you personally. You love this thing, and that's beautiful. I hope everyone has at least one meaningful piece of art, creation, or interest. But I'm sorry to tell you, the thing you love isn't perfect. None of them are. And that doesn't matter. The personal element of art and media will always be more important than measuring if something is perfect or deemed acceptable en masse. Which is why I find the modern desire to call everything cringe very odd. Not everything is created to cater to everyone, and that's okay. I was bullied for playing Halo while being a theater kid in middle school by guys that loved WWE. We can all go around pointing fingers at things we don't understand or personally care for, but that's a horrible waste of time when neutrality, not even positivity, is right there. The internet made being an asshole the new default, and I can't think of a bigger waste of energy. The tribalistic reaction to attack other interests and refuse to admit your own love might have flaws confounds me. No one is keeping score. You don't get a prize for shitting on someone else enjoying their life. It's not a crime to love flawed art, and it's okay to not agree on what constitutes an unforgivable flaw. Let people love things. Even things you don't understand, even things you don't care for. If it's not hurting anyone, just let people enjoy things. I would much rather focus on enjoying things instead of finding reasons to hate innocent aspects that might bring a stranger joy. I spent years hiding interests from family, friends, teachers, and the world in general because I thought other people mocking it would be worse than never indulging. The curse of the former gifted kid didn't help. If I wasn't the best, most knowledgeable person and confident that other people would deem my words or creation acceptable, then I never said a word. Being bad at something, let alone facing criticism for daring to like something unpopular, was what dominated how I viewed art and interest exploration. I couldn't even like the art I liked, forget about trying to make my own. I spent a good decade living in fear of being cringe. I would rather be invisible and silent than be mocked. It wasn't until many other pillars of my worldview came crashing down that I realized being miserable on behalf of other people was really dumb. Hurting myself because of people that would be mean and rude no matter what I did stopped making sense. I'm still not the most confident person in the world, but having the freedom to not give a shit is really nice.
This game, this map, everything.
I may still be called cringe, lame, or dumb, but that's their problem, not mine. I'm done denying myself joy in this ever-expanding hellscape in the name of conformity, and I fully encourage everyone to do the same. Love and enjoy what we can. Life is hard enough already. For some reason, telling people that shitting on someone else doesn't improve your own life in any way goes in one ear and out the other. So I'm making a call to whoever hears this to focus on what we love in the face of pointless tribalism. All art is flawed, no one is better than anyone else, and all of this is subjective. So why be mean about it? The world is a mess, and it's easy to get overwhelmed by all the things we can't fix. So when you choose to escape with art, show people doing the same thing, the same understanding. To anyone still watching, how and why, but also thank you. I like the idea of content creation, but I have no idea if people will listen to what I have to say. Who knows what is next? Sub if you want.